What is VLSM? It's variable length subnet mask. You see, we don't have same number of IP address needed for all departments. For some department, you want only 10 IP, and that needs a separate network, and you connect to the router. There is another department which needs 30 IP. So that 30 IP department needs another network. And to connect to another router, you need two IP address, one here, just two IP address. And to connect the other department, which is in need of, let's say, 50 IP, you need to do subnetting now based on these requirements. It's not the same number of IP for each department. So depending on the requirement, based on the requirement, we are going to do separate subnetting. That's all, actually. You know what is subnetting and you know how to do subnetting. We are now going to do four different subnetting. Each subnetting will be having different mask. That is what we called as variable length subnet mask. For example, if I need only two IP address, the mask will be 255, 255, 255, 252, 52. In another way, how you can write this? /30. And if you take this one, the mask will be 255, 255, 255. For 10 IP address, I need 4 bits. So /28, which is 240, or /28. Do you agree or not? Do you understand this or not? Did you understand this 240 really? For 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is last octet. This is the last octet. You need these many bits for the host, isn't it? From here onwards, you'll give for the network. So with this, you can have 15 IP. How? 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, 15, isn't it? Okay. Now for 30, you will need this many. Then the mask will be 255.255.255.192 or 26. Now for this, what it will be, you will need all this. So it will be 255.255.255.128 or 25. That's all VLSM is. Variable length subnet mask. Fine. Now let's take an example. 10.0.0.0. Okay. So if you have just given 2 bits here, then the first network will be 10.0.0.0. First IP will be 10.0.0.1. What will be the broadcast? So you have given how many bits? 2 bits, right? What will be the incremental value? 4, isn't it? From this bit only you're giving for network. So the broadcast will be dot 3, last will be dot 2. Do you agree? First, last. Hmm. So you just got 2 IP errors. You didn't waste any IP. First IP is 10.0.0.1, last IP is 10.0.0.2. Now next. For this one, the incremental value will be what? 16, isn't it? For 28, 16, isn't it? So first network will be 10.0.0.0. Next network will be 10.0.0.0.16. You should not use this. Why? You know, you already used this some IP address from this network. Yeah? You give this network now for this department. 16, what will be the broadcast? This is the network, okay? This is the network. 31. Last IP will be 10.0.0.30. Okay. You get somewhere around 15 IP, but you want only 10. Now, go to the next one. Next one, the increment value is going to be 64, isn't it? 64. So 10.0.0.0, 10.0.0.64. Now you will not use this one because some IP addresses are used here, some IP addresses are already used here, isn't it? So you will start from 64. Next network is 128, so the broadcast will be 127, last will be 126, isn't it? Hmm. Now for this one, the increment value is 128. 10.0.0.0, 10.0.0.128. Next is 10.0.1.0. Do you agree? Increment value is what? 128, right? So if you add 128 to this, what you will get? 256. Do you have any 256 in an octet? No. So it goes to the next octet, 1.0. Do you agree? Now what will be the broadcast then? It will be 0.255, correct? The last will be 0.254. That's all. So you don't need this. So you see there is no clash in the IP address. Here you are using till 3. Here you are using from 16 to 32. No clash. Here you are using from 64 to 126. Yeah, for 30 AP. Now here you are using from 128 only. Here it is 126. Here you are using only from 128. So no clash till to 254. And the length of the mask is different variable length. Mask. Why do we do that? So that we don't waste IP address. You don't waste IP address. See, if you don't know Vlsm, you would have done subnetting based on the 50 number. But how many IP addresses you need here? Only 2. So 48 IP addresses will be useless. No one can use it. Isn't it? Here 40 IP addresses will be useless. Here 20 IP addresses will be useless. You got it? Okay, what is your next question? Okay, share your screen. Share your screen. Show me your lab.